Hello everyone, I'm Tabitha. I'm the prayer coordinator within Every Nation Gent. Last week I shared something about starting with a powerful relationship. Now today I want to explore something about our heart's affections when we pray. The text of today is found in Matthew 6 verse 5 to 8, and then we jump over to verses 18 to 21, and you can read them above this video. Today I want to highlight just one thing. What is the desire of your heart? The biggest desire of your heart, the treasure of your heart. So often we read those last couple of verses that speak about treasure as something that stands alone and is not in connection with the text just above that. This is because Bible translators have taken the manuscript and divided them into chapters and verses and sometimes even alineas. And that is often why we lose the connection of the fact that there is just one text that just flows one into the other. And I want to propose to you today that those verses are actually the summary of what Jesus is teaching just above, where he speaks about giving, praying, and fasting. Jesus contrasts two sorts of hearts. He contrasts a heart that when it's prays, it longs to get the attention and the affection of the people around them, and a heart that prays and that longs to just please only one. When you have a deep, intimate relationship with someone that you love, like your spouse or someone a very good close friend, you don't normally do that in front of an audience. A big or a small audience, you often don't do that. Why? Because once you have an audience, immediately your affections and your concerns get outward. They are suddenly, you are focused of how do I look, how do they perceive me, what sort of words should I use to get their attention or whatever. When you want to have a deep, intimate conversation, you often do that on a place where you can be both alone, isn't it? And when you feel safe in the other person's love, you don't care about using fancy words. You're just yourself, isn't it? And this is the sort of prayer that Jesus is talking about. And this is the invitation that he does. And he probably shocked his audience with saying that we can be that close with our Father, that we can be that honest with our Father, and just that we can be feel that safe. And this is still the invitation for us today, to come into such a relationship and such a conversation with the Father. And the verse promises that when we do that the Father who is unseen will see us and he will reward us. And where our heart's affection is, when our heart's affection is towards him, he will be our reward. I hope this encourages you, and I bless you this week with having very special conversations with your Father.